Hey guys, I'm gonna hopefully show you a new part of Google Classroom that I've been told the district has made available to everybody, and that's the use of Kami. So I'm gonna try to do this really fast. I'm gonna take a screenshot of a larger PDF. Okay, so my screenshots right now go into a folder over here. Let's see, screenshots for math, and I think I forgot to move it. All right, so it's right here. So there's my screenshot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly move that screenshot over to um, Google Drive. So I'm going to come back over here, make a new tab, open up Google Drive, and it doesn't matter where you put it, just create a folder. I already have one where I'm going to put it, and that's under my math folder, and then I have a Q4 2020 distance learning. So I'm going to come back over here to my screenshots, and I'm going to grab that screenshot, and I'm going to drop it onto Google Drive. Okay, so as soon as it gets up there, you can rename it if you want to, and I'm just going to call it, let's see, Chapter 7. Chapter 7, page 7, which is what it is. It's part of something I did earlier. Okay, now I'm going to get rid of that because it's in my Google Drive. Now, I'm going to come back to my experimental class. I'm going to open up another tab over here, and I have the experimental class over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the classwork tab, and I'm going to create a Kami assignment. So under this, I'm going to type in a title, let's just say Chapter 7, and then it's going to be fill out the PDF using Kami. All right, so then I'm going to attach from my folder, I'm going to go over here to Math Q4 2020, and I'm going to grab that whole PDF and attach it. So essentially, I've done this. You can make the instructions more involved. Oh, and by the way, make a copy for each student is what you want. You've got some other choices, but you want each kid to get their own copy. And then the first time I would send Kami instructions to students. A lot of our kids, unless they've had Oscar Lopez, they probably haven't used this. So assign it. And once it finally pops up, I'm going to come over here to and open Classroom. I'm just going to close that. So now in my stream, I can see that I've done that. Okay, or I should. Let's see. Yep. There it is. Okay, took a while for it to pop up. There it is. Now I'm going to come over here to my experimental class, of which I've made another student part of the class. I'm going to refresh it, and there it is. In the stream or the classwork tab, they can go to either spot and they will see that I posted a new assignment via Kami. So I'm going to click on that, and then it just says fill in the PDF using Kami. So when I click on that, as far as I know, this is the first time this student has used Kami. So if it is, then Kami is going to force you to do a few things. So I added the Kami instructions, so it's actually giving them all of this stuff on how to set it up and how to add the extension, how to open with Kami, all those things. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go directly over here, and here's the assignment. And now I have a choice. I can open with Kami, and I already have Kami on my machine, so I'm going to open with Kami. And the first time they do this, they have to authorize Google Drive. They won't have to do this every time, but the first time they open it up, they will. So authorize it, and then the person that I'm authorizing it for is this person, and allow it. they won't see all those choices on their machine because they won't have multiple accounts. And then if you run the OCR, it's going to try to translate all the words that it sees. So I'm going to say no thanks on that. And what I have now is that PDF. If you open this up a little bit bigger, you'll see the whole thing. Now I can come over here and I can use my drawing tools and I can just draw on it. If the kids are using a Chromebook with a touch screen, they can use their finger, or they can use a capacitive pen to do this. So they have pretty much all the drawing tools that you would normally have. They can come in here, do shapes, and they could connect a straight line if they wanted to. So for the most part, it just gives them a way of writing on a PDF. So, and then once they're done, they're going to come up here to the upper right and hit turn in. And when they do that, they're going to be prompted with a turn in screen. They're going to do that. It's going to take a little while. And then it says, hey, do you want to authorize Google Drive again? Yes. Again, they won't have to do this every time. Make sure that's you who authorizes. And this is the problem with doing this if the kids haven't already done this. If they haven't set this up, it might be confusing for them, or they could end up not authorizing some of the things they need. So this isn't going to be a perfect solution for everybody. But when you come back over here and I go to classwork, if I click on the assignment, I will see 2 assigned, 1 turned in. And if I click on that 1 turned in, I see that it's Melvin. And when I open it up, hopefully, and there we go. Everything that I wrote over here as a student is now reflected over here as a teacher. I can give it a grade. Of course, he did a good job. I can return that grade to him. And pretty much the rest of it is just Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to end the video right here. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you. Bye-bye.